The storm raged outside, with flashes of lightning briefly illuminating the old house where Lucia lived. That night, she and her two best friends, Mariana and Sofia, had gathered to spend time together, as they often did. The trio shared a fascination for the dark and macabre, an interest that their classmates considered weird. Dressed in black, with tall boots, heavy makeup, and inverted crucifix necklaces, they seemed to embody the very mystery they admired. On the dining table lay tarot cards, a lit black candle, and an old Ouija board Lucia had found in an antique shop weeks earlier. Mariana, always the most eager to explore the supernatural, fidgeted with a silver ring as she spoke. "Have you heard of Verónica?" she asked with a sly smile. Sofia raised an eyebrow, adjusting the straps of her black corset. "Another one of your creepy stories?" she replied mockingly, though neither she nor Lucia could resist the lure of Mariana's tales. Lucia shifted in her chair, smoothing her velvet skirt. "They say she was a girl who died during a Ouija session. Some versions claim scissors flew across the room and stabbed her. Others say she was struck by a chair. But the interesting part is what happens next." Mariana leaned closer, the flickering candlelight reflecting off her ring. "If you say her name in front of a mirror, holding a Bible and a pair of open scissors, her spirit appears behind you. And if she doesn't like you, well, you can imagine." Sofia frowned, though her eyes glimmered with intrigue. "And if she does like us?" she quipped nervously. Lucia stood, her excitement evident. "Why don't we find out?" Minutes later, the three stood in the upstairs bathroom, a small space with antique tiles and an enormous mirror framed in tarnished gold. Mariana held the Bible, a dusty relic from her grandmother's library, while Sofia clutched a pair of open scissors in her lace-gloved hand. "This is so stupid," Sofia muttered, though her trembling voice betrayed her unease. Lucia, however, was practically glowing with anticipation as she adjusted the rings on her fingers. Mariana placed the Bible, open, on the sink and took a deep breath, 3 times looking into the mirror. The black candle Lucia held cast unsettling shadows on the walls. "Ready?" No one answered, but Mariana began anyway. "Verónica, Verónica." On the third utterance, her voice wavered slightly. "Verónica." For a moment, nothing happened. The storm outside seemed to quiet, and the silence in the bathroom grew heavy. Sofia exhaled in relief, lowering the scissors. "See? Just another dumb." Lucia's words froze in her throat, her gaze locked on the mirror. "Don't move." The reflections in the mirror weren't normal. Mariana's reflection grinned, though her real face remained expressionless. Lucia's image tilted its head as if listening to something the others couldn't hear. Behind Sofia, a blurry figure began to take shape in the corner of the mirror. "What is that?" Sofia whispered, her voice barely audible. The figure slowly sharpened into focus, a young woman with disheveled hair and a white dress stained with blood. Her face twisted in anger, and her pale, skeletal hands clutched scissors identical to the ones Sofia held. "It's Verónica!" Lucia screamed, stumbling backward into the door, which refused to budge. The bathroom was filled with an unbearable cold, and the candle's flame flickered violently. In the mirror, Verónica's figure smiled, raising her scissors. The girl's reflections began moving independently, pounding against the glass as though trying to escape. "Do something!" Sofia shouted, but Mariana stood frozen. The scissors in her hands trembled uncontrollably, and the Bible slipped from the sink onto the floor with a dull thud, falling open to an unreadable page. A guttural voice echoed through the bathroom. "Who summoned me?" The voice came from everywhere and nowhere at once. In the mirror, Verónica stepped closer but remained trapped within the glass. Then Lucia screamed, "She's behind us!" The candle extinguished, plunging the bathroom into darkness. Only the sounds of screams, a heavy thud, and the tearing of something sharp could be heard. At dawn, Lucia's parents found the bathroom empty. The mirror, now whole, bore 3 words scrawled in what looked like blood. They called me. On the floor, the scissors were embedded in the tiles, and the open Bible revealed a single highlighted phrase: "He who summons must pay the price." To this day, they say that anyone who dares speak Veronica's name in front of a mirror will see not only the girl, but also 3 shadowy figures lurking behind her, watching from the other side.